Hello everyone, my name is Alfred and welcome to my visual demonstration for the Object-Oriented Software Engineering Lab, or simply System Development Lab. And today we're going to see the fourth exercise, and that is the sequence diagram for an e-commerce application system. So what exactly is a sequence diagram? A sequence diagram is basically an interaction diagram that is that represents interactions between different objects, or simply lifelines, and these lifelines are separated by swim lanes, and messages are passed between them. So messages are passed in such a way that each and every object is getting notified of the process that's taking place in the background. So that is the significance of having constructed a sequence diagram at every instance. So today I'm going to show you as to what are the sequence constructs, or the interaction diagrams, that I've done for three different scenarios in an e-commerce web application system. So like I said, the dotted lines that is drawn vertically, they represent swim lanes. Interactions are denoted by annotated arrows, and the message that is contained inside itself is represented by a rectangle on those vertical dotted lines. And you read an entire sequence diagram from top to bottom, and you should also read it in the order of the arrows that it's going through. And in those diagrams I have marked it via the numbers, or it's done automatically by the case tool software that we are using. So in this case we are using Star UML. So that's how it is. So that's how you design a sequence diagram. First scenario that we see here is the how a customer logs into the e-commerce website. So as you can see here, this is the scenario, and I have four objects, or four lifelines. The first I'm going to read this sequence diagram for simple understanding. That way I need not waste time into explaining all the individual components in the sequence diagram. I've defined it before in the description given above in this exercise. So moving on, we have the one object is the login web page. That is, from there he enters his username and password. Second step, the database itself, in coordination with the customer care and database admin, looks up for the matching username and password. So the lookup is a success, and therefore the customer is logged in. He logs into that website. Now there are other situations where a customer or the user has forgotten his password, or his entire user credentials. So what he does is he clicks on the forgot password option. The database admin, or the customer care service, is the customer care executive is notified, and he looks up for the user credentials that the customer requests, and they obtained it, and he begins to notify the user. So the admin responds to the customer via a mobile phone number or an email. So that's the entire working of a login page, a login web page, or a login home page on that e-commerce application. Next scenario we are going to see is the when the customer is purchasing products and adding it to his shopping cart. So this is the scenario. I have a customer who's searching for a product by means of a search text field, like an SEO. And upon searching it and pressing enter, all the products gets displayed in the next page, or within the same page via JavaScript coding or implementation. So in the product's web page, he selects a product, and he adds it to the shopping cart. And when he selects the shopping cart, it returns the product that are, the items inside that cart at that moment. He can delete some items from his shopping cart, or if need be, he can just look for other products to repeat the same process of adding his products into the shopping cart. And after he's done with it, he can proceed to the checkout, for making his final payments. So that is the second scenario. The last scenario that I've depicted here is the checkout process and a payment gateway. So the customer, once again, he is proceeding to the checkout, and that web page has a list of items. That means the items that he has purchased in his cart, the items that are there in his cart, and that gets displayed. He also looks, the checkout counter also looks up for his customer contact details, that is his shipping address and billing address, as I've told you in the previous exercises. So that also gets displayed, and over here customer checks and edits those details if need be. If they are correct, then he can proceed to the payment gateway for making the final purchase. So there we are. He enters his cart details, his CVV number and the verified by Visa authenticated password. Otherwise, people would use an OTP or an email notification with a hashed password or a hash key value by that. But for now, we just follow this example of entering CVV and the verified by Visa password. So after that, the notification is initiated, and then a final notification is sent to the customer via SMS or email that he has paid the full amount in order to purchase his the items that he has selected, or that he desires to purchase. So that's it for our sequence diagrams in all the three scenarios. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have understood everything that I've told in this exercise, in this visual demonstration. Thank you so much.